Tin, 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 tin. Bon, c'est en train de charger. Est-ce que j'ai le son? Ouais, ça va, hein. Peut-être si je baisse un peu plus. Bon, on va laisser comme ça. En tout cas, bienvenue aux gens. Bon, c'est React. C'est quoi comme jeu déjà? Premier pas.
War Dogs is coming to a screen near you later this year, but the good news is you can wishlist it right now on Steam.
Okay, in our next game, you play as a former detective who visits an isolated place where all is not as it seems.
Been there. Wonder if there's a girl named Elizabeth involved.
There isn't.
Okay. Here is a brand new trailer for The Pines.
You are hopeless, helpless, heartless, worthless. Why didn't you move faster, think harder, be smarter? Why
didn't you help me?
Non. Juste non. Je me demande, genre, est-ce que ils vont,
Good evening, Mr. Walker.
bah, est-ce qu'il va avoir genre un bon jeu quoi,
Treating you.
entre guillemets un.
But you don't want to go into the forest, dearie. What the fuck is happening here?
Bah, je sais pas.
Fucking crazy. See that? That's mine. And that also mine. And I won't part with any of it.
Including you.
Well, I'm sure you'll fit right in.
And The Pines is coming to PC in 2027.
And I am
Ouais,
excited.
les futurs.
Talk to me, Alex. What's up next?
We've got an exclusive interview about Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves, the latest installment in Bandai Namco's legendary simulation
On avait déjà vu.
franchise.
Essayer de pas montrer les mêmes choses, ce serait sympa.
From now on, you'll be the greatest ace pilot this war will ever know.
Ace Combat シリーズ
Hello, I'm Kono. I'm the brand director of the Ace Combat series.
Ouais, à moins que si.
I'm Shimamoto. I'm the producer
Ils en
of
parlent
Ace
un peu
Combat
plus, quoi.
8,
Après, là,
Wings of Thieves, the game that allows you to fulfill your
Après, ça-
longing for the skies. The game
c'est un mélange de
starts
beaucoup
when
de choses.
the Federation of Central Usia has been
Bah, après, ça
invaded
se
by
voit.
Sotowa
Je
and
connais pas
capital
le
cities
lore
been
ou
lost to
l'histoire,
their forces. The
mais t'as
protagonist wakes up on the
l'impression que
emergency
c'est un
boat
mélange
on
de
the
beaucoup de
sea
choses.
and is saved by the battleship Endurance.
Voilà.
After reuniting with your team, you are then immediately forced into another
Genre,
life or death fight
avec
against the Sotowa
des différents.
forces. This is the story of
Ok,
saving
moi.
the country that you come from, which is the victim of great destruction.
Avec des différents types de personnages comme des Afro-Américains, des Japonais, des trucs comme ça, quoi.
Side by side, providing great hope for the country. But in fact, that legend is fake. He's a fake presence that's been propped up to really motivate the country. In the next phase in the story, the protagonist and this legendary pilot go into battle together, resulting in the Wing of Thieves getting shot down. After his death, this role gets passed down to the protagonist. So the central theme is living up to this duty that is cast upon you to take on that responsibility.
ていう風に
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief features a new type of enemy for the series, the land battleship. The idea came from our art director and mecha designer, Kano. He said it's exactly like Godzilla landing on the city and causing huge destruction. When that idea was presented to them, they actually said, oh no, this is not
Moi, c'est ça
good.
qui
But
m'intrigue.
after they started working on it, it all made sense. And then it
Alors,
created
le
that
forme de
great visual. We've also changed the way targets
bateau
take damage
navire,
in this iteration. Prior to Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief, the damage you dealt needed
Après, je
to
m'attends
hit
vraiment à
directly
rien
the
sur,
target. Otherwise,
sur
it
ce
would
futur
count it.
game
So
show.
this chain destruction accumulates this damage, and any small accumulations would
Le
actually
truc que
result in
j'attends,
big
c'est
destruction later on. And you'll see this as
c'est ce qui va se passer
very
demain
exciting. Ace Combat 8
avec
Wings of Thief
le
will be released on PlayStation 5,
quoi,
Xbox
le-
Series X and S,
c'est quoi,
and
déjà
Steam on the 2nd of October 2026.
Microsoft conférence.
Go take what's yours.
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
And we are heading backstage now.
Oh, good. I could use for a cup of
No,
coffee.
Troy, babe. The backstage. It's the new DLC for Little Nightmares 3.
Oh, right. I imagine it's got what? Horrors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smiling producers with their clipboards, sweaty cheese plate, craft services.
Or an evil puppeteer and an army of shadow monsters would make a bit more sense.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Let's see that.
Ouais. Mhm. Est-ce que ce DLC, ça va réussir à sauver les pots cassés? Très bonne question. Euh, ouais. Mais voilà. The Back. Ok. Bah, c'est la semaine prochaine.
And the backstage is a brand new DLC for Little Nightmares 3.
Where you can explore the dark underbelly of the Carnival in solo or co-op.
So you really should reach out to your most fearless friend ASAP because it is launching on June 12th for PC and consoles.
All right, now it is time to check out Engine Fall, a post-apocalyptic extraction shooter set on a series of colossal
Un jeu d'extraction.
It's
Ouais,
like
pourquoi pas.
Snowpiercer with crafting.
Un petit jeu d'extraction. Est-ce que c'est bon pour vous? C'est vrai qu'il a toujours pas. Hop. Après, moi, j'ai rien contre des trucs d'extraction. Ouais. S'il y a une histoire derrière, après. C'est un jeu d'extraction. Ok. C'est un jeu
makes your
d'extraction
way to
sur...
first class, which is the
Je suis dans un
only
monde
way that
post-apocalyptique.
Troy travels.
True.
When Enginefall arrives on Steam later this year, and if you cannot wait that long, there's a playtest coming for you on June 8th.
Now, before we move on to our next game, let's talk about our partnership with GOG, the DRM free games platform.
We've joined forces so that FGS viewers can get 15% off the entire
Ah,
GOG
il y a Breath
catalog
of Fire
with our
là-bas.
discount code FGS15.
You do
C'est
have to be
quoi?
a new user, and the offer is only valid for the next 7 days. So, get to browsing and fill your boots with some good old games.
And don't forget the not so old games that are on there.
Oh, il y a Fear.
Okay, let's check
Il y
in
a
on the
Fear là-bas.
upcoming remake of Gothic, a genre-defining RPG from the early 2000s.
Now, if you
Pourquoi il
like
annonce pas
medieval
un remake
adventures
de
like
Fear?
Kingdom Come Deliverance or The
Bon,
Witcher,
après,
this
bon,
next one,
ou même un
definitely for you.
remaster, sortez-les-nous sur PS5. Oui, sur PS5.
Brothers,
Bon, ça on l'avait eu aussi.
time is finally here.
Je connais pas le jeu. Je connais juste le nom. Donc,
I know it's been difficult, confused, and
bah, je sais pas pourquoi
desperate for hope
le nom il
in
veut
a
vraiment
place
pas
where
se,
there is none.
se modifier. Je comprends pas.
All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. But do you know what I see? I see strength. I see men who live for a higher purpose. Men who, like me, have seen the glorious age the sleeper will usher into this world. Once he awakens! Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
Ouais.
Gothic 1 Remake is out now on PC and console, so go check it out after the show.
Okay, now for something a little different. You have definitely heard of Sky, Children of Light, the
Oh.
cozy MMO from the makers of Journey.
Well, we are pleased to
J'ai
reveal
oublié
today
le nom,
that they're creating a brand new game experience
Ça
based
ressemble
on the life
à
and
la
legacy
peinture là, très
of the
célèbre
legendary
de...
painter Vincent van Gogh, which
Go.
is goth.
Let's take a look at this Van Gogh MMO, shall we?
Ah, du coup, c'est Vincent. Le nom du peintre. Et du coup, qu'est-ce qu'il veut raconter Qu'est-ce que ça va raconter? Forcément, du peintre. Ah, j'avais oublié de couper ça. Hop. Moins de ridicule. Ok, tous les plateformes, sauf Xbox, même sur
Sky
Android.
Children of the Light's Vincent van Gogh experience launches on the 17th of July and includes an in-game gallery featuring some of the artist's most beloved paintings.
I learned something today.
Okay, it's time to take a peek at Halloween the game.
We've got a first look at the single-player campaign where you play as Michael Myers himself. Are you?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Bah, c'est un peu comme c'est comme le jeu là où tu incarnes plusieurs trucs quoi.
Okay, back inside, everyone. Let's go, Myers. Fueled by his rage,
I shudder to think what he might be capable of.
Since when do they let them wander around?
Ah genre c'est... Là on va vraiment...
What would come next? Every soul unfortunate enough to cross Michael's path would suffer. No one knew of the evil that was walking among them. Unreasoning, relentless, evil. But sometimes...
Genre ils vont jouer avec l'effet que...
something much more terrible.
qu'elle est toujours de dos. Genre qu'on monte pas son visage. Ok.
I wonder if perhaps Michael is able to actually move through shadows.
Ah non, il y a écrit single ou en multijoueur.
Play through Michael Myers' origin story when Halloween the game lands on PC and consoles this September 8th.
Next up,
Okay.
we've got the launch trailer for Realm of Ink, an indie action roguelite with a brushstroke art style.
This feeling, as if I've arrived at this moment before.
On tient. J'aime bien.
And again.
Un roguelike, ouais.
I'll be the one to choose my destiny. Thank you very much. My blade needs sharpening.
Bon. Pour l'instant, c'est le... Après, bah non, après l'autre là, c'était que... Il y avait que vraiment quoi God of War, hein.
Either clear the path or I'll clear
Ouais, pour l'instant, on va dire premier... c'est Summer Girl Face, après le State of Play. Chidori! Nintendo Switch, PlayStation... Waouh! Ça s'est bloqué. C'est une dinguerie de faire ça.
Realm of Ink is out now.
Go away!
Ah, pas trop, ils en parlent. Bon, Kingdom Hearts League like. Wow. Oui, il a une clé. Genre une Keyblade, quoi.
I won't leave without Lyra. I need to find her.
Le 13 août.
Shatter the shackles of time when Duskfade lands on PC and consoles later this year.
Now, we all remember Cairn, don't we? It's a Death Stranding-style trek of a deadly mountain range, one limb at a time. And good news if you're a fan, as we've got the exclusive release date trailer for the game's first free DLC.
Okay. Steam
On
Play.
the Trail is a free DLC expansion for Ken, and it's coming soon to PC and PS5.
All right, folks, our next game is like It Takes Two, but on wheels.
You play as a pair of dinky RC cars, solving puzzles and unraveling mysteries in a rather strange laboratory.
Here is the latest trailer.
Du
for
Battle
Wheels.
Flip.
Folks, the rhythm isn't just synchronization. It's the
Ah,
weaving
okay.
of two minds into one.
Là, c'est un jeu en coop, mais avec des voitures.
Wait, where am I?
Voilà. En gros,
Wheelmates is
si
launching
t'as le
later
jeu,
this year, so you can check it out with a friend
Friend
in
Pass,
tow.
en gros,
And now for something
c'est que
completely
si
different. We've got a
si ton
cinematic
ami veut
trailer
jouer avec
for
toi,
the
il peut le
enemy
jouer sans
shooter
la voix.
WTF, which stands
Waifu
for
Tactile Force.
Waifu Tactical Force.
Ils sont sérieux.
Don't you just love acronyms?
Ils sont sérieux de montrer un truc comme ça dans... Ok, d'accord. Bah, après, déjà, s'il y a le mot waifu, donc c'est foutu. Ça veut dire ça va être full waifu, et puis voilà.
Stay still. I hate messy data.
Seems like I get no days off.
Ah. C'est un FPS.
Like I wouldn't notice a helicopter in my airspace. I'll let my little friend handle this.
What the fuck. Ok. Là, abrégé, ça veut vraiment dire what the fuck.
Grab some friends and jump into the live playtest for Waifu
For Waifu.
Tactical Force after the show. There's a new movement system to check out and 10 playable characters.
My goodness. Now, even the most hardy adventurers need to take a step back from time to time, so we're going to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers. You watch these, while we'll be back in a jiffy, which is a relative metric of time, I believe.
Greetings, my minions. Shall we dominate the world together?
Ah, je connais pas.
Because tonight, I'm feeling quite passionate. And this is only the beginning. Let's unleash our necromantic rage.
Ok, ok.
Keep your chin up.
Quoi, c'est un Soul? Bon, non. Ah, ok. C'est juste un jeu. Ah, j'avais dit Subnautica, mais non.
what's going on here?
It's like we're in the future or something.
Huh. Mind yourself, Troy. Don't wipe out.
Right, got it. Because this set is inspired by the anti-gravity racers. I got it. Well, while we solve this
Par contre, le jeu là, pas mal.
temporal anomaly, here's
Pas mal, pas mal.
PGXGP.
Mais j'ai pas eu le temps de noter le... Quoi, c'est Star Fox? Enfin, Star Fox. Ou pas du tout. Non, je crois pas. Non, c'est pas ça. Ah, de toute façon, il est déjà sorti le jeu en plus. Je suis bête. Bon, c'est bon, ça m'a fatigué.
AGXGP is coming soon to PC, so add it to your wish list and make sure you check out the demo, which is coming on Monday.
Quick question for you, Mr.
Quick
Troy
question.
Baker.
Oh, yes.
Have you ever wanted to be a sentient guitar?
Actually, a dream of mine. It's very strange of you to bring that up.
Well, I've got good news for you, and I've got some bad news as well. So the good news is that the next game that we're going to announce lets you fulfill that fantasy.
I'm listening.
But you're
C'est une
stuck
cassette,
inside a haunted music school,
There it is.
and all the teachers are trying to kill you.
Classic.
Attends, il a des...
Welcome! We are absolutely thrilled to have you here at Harmonic Heights.
Avec un jeu fantastique avec un petit côté d'horreur.
I want you to know, I always loved you.
En plus, j'avais presque oublié que le chapitre 5 est... De quoi de... Le chapitre 5 de... Comment ça s'appelle? De Poppy Playtime, il est sorti. Apparemment, c'est pas le dernier. Ouh.
I was wondering when you'd finally find time to pay me a visit. The only way for a student to leave Harmonic Heights is the winter recycle.
Ok, croix à clé.
Scattered around the school are talent canisters, each containing the very essence of brilliance and potential.
What are these things?
I don't know, Fred. No, Victor.
You've given me no choice. You made me do this.
She knows you're here. Now run along.
Bon, 1er octobre 2026. Ah ok, on peut jouer à la démo. Est-ce que c'est sur toutes les plateformes déjà?
That's a drum joke in Don't Fret.
Bah, on verra de toute façon tout à l'heure.
And now it's time for another one of our world premiere.
World Premiere. Ça veut dire, quand il y a un World Premiere, ça veut dire que c'est quelque chose de lourd. Sonic. Oh, Marsupilami, ok. Ah bon, il n'y avait pas déjà un jeu Marsupilami? Ah, du coup, je pensais que c'était les enfants de Mersu, mais pas du tout. Normalement, il y en a 3. Genre, il y en a un qui a pas de tache noire, l'autre qui est tout noir, et oh. Un peu déçu. Un peu déçu. Alors, je peux dire, mais 2. Ah, ok, du coup, c'est le 2. Ok. Ok, ça aussi, la 2. Bon.
Marsupilami 2 Salsa Colombia, try saying that one 10 times, is coming soon. So wishlist it now whilst I'm fixing my twisted tongue.
And in the meantime, there's a brand new trailer for Ding Hai, The Ocean Pillar, an RPG roguelike where you face off against demons and ancient gods.
Oh là là, voir première, nul à chier. Hein.
你这破炉子，
Non, c'est nul. Beuh, c'est nul. Pas ça, mais le World Premiere.
老道赐名，
Oh.
定海神针铁。
依附于治水已10年，却突然音讯全无，天穹之水忽又倾泻而下，究竟发生何事？
定海神针铁。
Okay.
Ding Hai, The Ocean Pillar is coming soon. Now tell me, what's next, Troy?
Well, we've got our first ones to watch deep dive of the summer showcase, which is where we take out our little trowels, lift the topsoil, and gently brush the dirt off of a game that the internet is raving about.
Assassin's Creed,
Just
okay.
like real archaeology.
You know.
But with less paperwork.
True.
And what better place to start than the golden age of piracy with the helps from our very talented friends at Ubisoft. Let's dive into the world of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
Hi, I'm Richard Knight. I'm the game director for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced with Ubisoft Singapore.
Excuse. Bah attends, je vais juste voir.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is the old experience you know and love. Edward and his tales in the Caribbean, assassins and pirates, but modernized with today's technology and gameplay.
Ça
The latest
tourne,
version of Anvil has helped us a lot.
ça
both
fera de
in
mal à personne, en
visuals,
fait.
we now have ray tracing and
Ouais,
global
juste un coup
illumination,
d'œil.
but it's also a big deal for us in terms of gameplay too, with night and day affecting your stealth. There's weather that can affect your visibility, both at in the ocean and on ground. What's changed with parkour and movement is that we've brought forward the game to the new standards that you've seen with AC Shadows and the recent updates. There's ejects, Edward can jump, and it just makes for a much smoother experience. A lot of the new gameplay with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced involves these new officers that you can find and recruit. When you first run into Lucy, she's a wanted criminal, and you'll just hear it as you're walking around Havana that there's money on her head, right? Which is music to Edward's ears. Ah, here's somebody I can work with. And as you find her, she's got this whole plot line involving her family and the family fortune, and she would love to work with you, but if you can't deal with her problems, she's not going to help you with yours.
You don't mince words, do you? I suppose I could look around, see what needs doing.
So each of those characters has a story to tell. And on top of that, we also have a new tale involving Blackbeard, which, for fans of Blackbeard, to learn a little bit more about him and Edward and how things turned out in the game, I think will be really exciting.
Were you attacked?
Other way round. It were Blackbeard who struck first. Opened fire on a British man of war, the pillock.
When we were going to remake Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we had to focus on something, and that focus was Edward's story. If we can't nail Edward's story, there's no room for anything else. And so we put everything possible into nailing that. So we still have a modern day gameplay and story to tell, but it's now kind of in the name. It's not just Black Flag Remake, it's Black Flag Resynced. right? So we're the next modern AC, and so our modern day continues from what players might have seen in Shadows. Of course, we brought back the underwater diving sections from the original game, where you take the diving bell and you see how beautiful the Caribbean can be when you're underwater. But the other thing we've added is now you can swim anywhere, just like in any modern AC game. So sometimes there's treasure to find, certain quests. There could be a certain cave you're looking for, but it's also just about freedom of approach. Sometimes to get to a certain island or a certain location, maybe you can't find the right place to get to with the jackdaw, or you just want to take a shortcut and just go swimming. It's kind of up to you.
Captain's gone over!
So with combat, we've gone back to the basics and we've come up with a new system that fits more of the modern sensibilities. It's more skill-based, it can still quick and brutal if you know how to play, but it's also something that works well for players who learn how to play. The core with us with naval gameplay was to keep that spirit that it had from the original. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we added a little bit more now with officer abilities that add cool things like the ability to brace perfectly and take out a lot of damage. And also the new alternate weapons, which allow you, while you're aiming, to switch between weapon modes with different ranges and damage, so that you can kind of adjust to the fight rather than have to fight everyone the same way. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming out on July 9th for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Thanks for watching.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on July 9th, later this year.
We were doing so well.
That was at least tasteful.
If you say so.
Speaking of taste, if your appetite for the 7 Seas is still yet to be salted, I'll stop. You can find out even more about that one by checking out the hands-on preview over on GamesRadar.com.
Now, we've got a very special treat for the blasphemous fans among us. Let's take a look.
Je trouve pas la démo de l'autre truc. Oh, c'est le 3.
This castle has a life of its own. Greater than that which still beats in my own heartbroken chest. Let the curtain fall.
That's right, Blasphemous 2, The Third Sin, is a free content update that adds an entire area to the game.
And it's out now, so you can play it. And let's be honest, with all the new enemies, probably die a lot. Right after the show.
Best of luck. Okay, Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns, was revealed during our spring showcase earlier this year. But we've got a first look at gameplay coming at you right now.
Decide a kingdom's fate when Defender of the Crown returns, featuring the original strategic adventure and new ways to play. Retro Mode presents the complete 1986 edition of the game, preserved in all its glory. Classic Mode adds modern refinements, renewed clarity and polish. And introducing Kingdom Mode, a brand new roguelike of dice, decks, and destiny. Forge your battle-ready deck and cast your fate into the fray. Chart your rise to rule all of England as you go on campaign to outwit your rivals. Unlock new tactics and new dice to strengthen your claim to the throne. 3 modes, 1 legendary experience. Defender
Oh,
of
pour
the
l'instant,
Crown. Wishlist
pas de jeu de ouf.
Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns. Lands on PC and consoles later this year. So, get it on your wish lists. Pronto.
And I think I'll handle the British accents
Donc, tu vois,
from
t'as
now on.
l'impression l'autre cheval, il est en train de se
Aw.
foutre de
Sticking
la gueule
with
du
the
cheval
historical
blanc.
theme, here's some exciting news about the period shooter Hold Fast, Nations at War.
Et après, il a dit, oh, c'est pas vrai. Ah, avec l'hymne national américain.
Stand your ground, lads! Push forward! Hold your nerve! The king of country!
Hold Fast, American Revolution. Releasing June 11th.
Genre, oh,
Play
bah, ok,
early
d'accord.
for exclusive rewards at holdfastgame.com.
Hold Fast,
La
American
révolution
Revolution is a free
américaine.
expansion for Hold Fast Nations at War, and it's launching on June 11th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. That is just a mere few days away. My goodness. Visit holdfastgame.com for more info.
Now, let's check out the release date trailer for They Will Come, a steampunk stealth game set on a vast airship.
Un autre jeu.
Yes, I'm scared. I don't even fully understand why I made it. Maybe it was the power of the idea. I guess I pursued it as a failsafe for the future, to be used in fighting enemies of this dark world we now live in. Your mother always said that if I continued making it, they will come. Forgive me, my son. I have doomed us all.
Give up. Your family is captured. The device must be mine, boy. Did you hear that, boy? Give up, or people will start to die. Defense cannons on the Endeavor are down. The attack has been successful.
They Will Come heads to Steam in July, but you can wishlist it right now. What have you got for us next, Alex?
Well, it is that time again, Troy. We have another world premiere for a cosmic city builder where you craft thriving
Vous avez
habitats
intérêt que
to rescue
ce prochain War Premiere soit un bon jeu. Parce que le marsupilami, vous savez où vous pouvez la mettre.
Welcome to Bioden, a cozy management game.
Oh putain, ils sont
where you will
chiants.
build a self-sustaining network of structures, all working
Vous êtes chiants là.
to bring extinct animals back to life.
Passez mon temps sur ma Switch.
You've been sent
Des
on
conneries,
this
ça, je
quest
vous
by
dis,
your
c'est des
guild
conneries. Hein.
with one purpose: to restore it. Your arrival on this wounded
merde.
planet will be one of discovery and exploration. Resources are scattered across the land. Search for them, as each one is essential. As your colony takes shape, your buildings will need power and sometimes water. Connect them together, weave a network across the land. But plan with care. Every structure you place carries a cost, nudging pollution upward, pulling against the very mission you're here to fulfill. The planet won't heal through structures alone. Bring species together, help them settle, and let the cycle of life begin again. Inside your dome, you'll welcome back dozens of extraordinary species, each one with its own needs. Gather DNA samples, place your cocoons, and carefully tend to the conditions each creature requires. But remember, even within the dome, Each decision, even small, has an impact on your planet. This world is waiting to be cleaned, restored, and brought back to life. Your planet is waiting for your arrival. Wishlist the game and play the demo now on Steam.
Bring nature back to life in Bio-Eden, which is coming soon to PC.
Now, those of you in the Lovecraftian loop will know that the Sinking City 2 is just over the horizon, looking all brooding and mysterious, just like my co-host Troy.
Really?
Absolutely not, darling.
Oh. Well, here's a release date trailer where you'll find out when you can finally dive into the flooded survival horror adventure.
Welcome to Arcade. Bah, c'est pas un jeu Batman. Oh. Mais le nom... Trou noir. C'est censé juste être un photographe fier. Oui, c'est juste censé être un photographe. Voilà. Oh, c'est pour ça me disait que tout. Sur Steam, bien évidemment. Sympa. Sympa, les gars. À nous exclure comme ça, là. Sympa.
So go check it out. Just don't listen to the call of the void whilst you're in
En
there.
gros, c'est
Time to lock in, folks, as we get a world premiere
un autre jeu qui a un rapport
is an attempt to revive that
avec
golden
Toulouse,
era of early
sans,
skateboard games. You
sans
know,
pour
when
autant, genre...
Tony Hawk was at the peak of his
Parce que bon, le
powers.
premier, j'ai plus jamais joué au
Tell
premier.
you about it than Stare Maya, one of the world's most talented modern skaters and an Olympic hopeful to boot.
Encore un world première.
Hey Future Game Show, I'm Sarah Meyer, also known as Surf Sarah. Skateboarding is my life and I love it with my whole heart, so I'm super excited to share Skate Sarah with you today. A brand new arcade skateboarding game inspired by the golden era of skate games. So this is the world premiere of Skate Sarah, check it out.
Ok. Mais c'est pas pour autant que ce sera un bon jeu si vous montrez quelqu'un qui sait faire du skate. Oh mon dieu, j'ai l'impression que ça... Oh putain. J'ai l'impression que c'est un jeu... J'ai pas l'impression que c'est un jeu... Nouvelle gen, hein. Plutôt jeu PS3, PS2... Ou même PSP, quoi. Mais bon. C'est la patte graphique. Skate Strike. C'est pas un type de jeu pour bébé. Vampire Survivor.
Hi, I'm Luca Galante. Accidentally made Vampire Survivors and I'm running Ponko. I made this expansion of Vampire Survivors called Emerald Diorama that was very expensive to make, but we gave away to the players for free. And so I started for a way to do some spin-offs maybe. I tried to get in touch with other teams, indie developers, to see if they were interested into working on some of these spin-offs. One of these we released
En attendant, je joue à
little
Persona
while
4.
ago, as Vampire Crawlers. It's a game based on specifically being able to play at your own pace, play your...
J'ai l'impression que la musique qu'il y a au fond, c'est celui de
I got a lot of other ideas, but that's
Psycho.
definitely more a spin-off coming, especially after seeing the success of Vampire Crawlers and that it paid off to effectively try and to do something
Ah, on peut pas
unusual,
passer.
but
Moi,
always
je
following the
pensais qu'on
same
pouvait
idea
passer.
at the end of the day, which is that I am the first player of my own games. I need my own games to be fun to myself first. So I want to make these other games and wanted to find a new name for them effectively. So again, I tried to grab survivors, think of something stupid, and that's how Survive-a-thon came up, which is short for Survive a Ton. Very soon we're going to see the first game in this lineup, and people should expect a game like Vampire Survivors, that's the whole point, with a different spin on it. And this spin can come from a different metagame or different feature that they serve, effect that doesn't actually fit Vampire Survivors but would fit different gameplay mechanics. I'm not planning to let go of Vampire Survivors anytime soon. There is still, the community is huge, they want more content. We're going to release a new DLC quite soon. This DLC initially was supposed to be just a little add-on to the Legacy of the Moon spell DLC.
Énormément.
And as it's very common for me, I start something really small and it ends up being way too big, and so now it's got its own life. It's going to be called Legacy of the Blood Moon, and players can expect a small DLC with something 8+ characters, 8+ weapons plus evolutions, but they can also expect a very low price of 80 pence, something along those lines. I'm definitely going to keep updating it for as long as it makes sense, as long as it is sustainable. If anyone wants to stay in touch and get to know more about what we're doing, please visit punkolab.com, where you will find a fantastic and useless count-up to our next announcement. We have a lot more announcements in the near future, but for now, here's a trailer for the new expansion of Vampire Survivors, Legacy of the Blood Moon.
Unscrupulous beings consumed by ambition.
Ça va, c'est bon, c'est fini l'auto là, parce que là.
A story better left untold. There's no retreat once this threshold has been crossed. If you really want to see it through, then just take my hand. The blood of malice ensnared the night shadows, and by unholy communion a macabre dance began. As all dawns and twilights of the world paint the moon red, reality shatters and insanity ensues. Ashtart found the immortality she sought, but only in the flesh, her soul taken as a toll by the abyss. As he kept staring at the shadow of the comet, Sargon eagerly paid for its gifts, until there was no humanity left to give. At the top seat of power, Val was so high he couldn't reach anyone anymore, and eternal solitude turned into eternal madness. Legacy of the Blood Moon, an accidental Vampire Survivors expansion from Punkle. Coming soon.
Coming soon, ça arrive bientôt.
Prepare your wish list because Vampire Survivors Legacy of the
Bah,
Blood Moon
cool.
is coming to PC and consoles
Pour
later this
l'instant,
year.
Now, here is another, wait for it, world premiere. And it pertains to one of last year's truly best games. Let's check it out.
Encore un autre world premiere, est-ce que c'est un bon truc? 1, 2.
Entry 3452, 2 days until sunrise. Mission scientist Jan S. Dolsky. If I never wake up
11
again,
Bit
know this.
Studio.
The Oasis
Ça veut dire
survives
rien.
even under the destructive sun.
Parle de
I
survivre.
must go underground. Next entry in another 13 years. If you're still out there by that time, don't give up. I know it's trying to tell us something.
Next cycle, we need to be better.
Pourquoi il était vieux alors?
Alex Jordan and Yam Scientist fans rejoice. The Alters
Le
is getting a
dernier
DLC
variable.
expansion called Last Variable. And I don't need to tell you to wishlist that, do I?
No. And now let's take a look at Animo. It's a free-to-play creature collecting RPG.
Oh, important question. Is it full of adorable little
C'est
guys?
pas
I
World
really like
encore?
adorable little guys.
I mean, have you seen what's happening on the screen behind you?
Ah non, c'est
Let's play the trailer.
Animimo. Ouais, je connais pas. J'ai cru que c'était pas World. Oh. Ah, oh, ok. Je croyais que c'était que c'est le truc, mais après ils ont montré plus tard que oui, pourquoi pas, si ça peut nous faire oublier l'horrible Pokémon Zeda. Oui, moi je dis pas non.
So this is Cordora. It is
Ouais,
the
mais
four-player
malheureusement,
psychological horror game that opened the Spring Showcase back in March.
la dernière
Cool thing
chance
is,
pour moi de la
it's got
licence
enemies
Pokémon,
that mimic your
c'est bien
friends
sûr le prochain
just
qui va
to freak you
sortir.
out.
Vraiment, si celui-là me branche pas, je vais juste arrêter. Ce sera pour moi la dernière.
You're not Alex after all.
Parce
Tell
que
me something
déjà,
about
il y avait déjà eu pas mal de temps fissure avec.
You can't prove that. Okay, she's real.
Il y avait eu fissure. Attends, il vient de. Ok, bon, laisse tomber, c'est pas grave. Il y avait déjà eu fissure avec Soleil et Lune.
For men with nerve. They may be your crew. But inside the maze, don't trust.
Attends, il a une balle?
Harry, where are you?
Ah non, c'est pas une balle, c'est pas un pistolet en plus qu'il a.
Mike, I found the radio.
Cool. I'm here with Harry.
What? Harry? Dead.
Right?
The night will twist your words
All right. Keep straight. You'll find Mike.
and take your body.
Where are you? Mike, is it you? There are roses. Are you all right? Joe? I'm here with Harry. Oh, crap.
To hunt you down.
Hello? Hello, Joe? Joe?
For you see, I won't let you go.
Ok.
Cordura is coming soon to PC and PlayStation, and what do you know? Here's our next game. It's called Chronoscript: The Endless End.
It's an action-adventure game where you play as an editor trapped inside a never-ending, self-writing manuscript. Kind of like what developers feel like working with me.
Chou et chat.
Ah, you arrived earlier than expected. Welcome to my writing room. You must forgive me for breaking our promise. The manuscript is still incomplete. My dear editor, I must return to my scripts. I do hope you enjoy what lies beyond the end of this endless story.
Okay.
Chronoscript: The Endless End is coming to PC and PS5 in fall of 26. So write it down now on your wish list.
All right, now we've got a world premiere coming at you. This one is a psychological horror game where you rebuild the memory of a lost child.
The Lost Child, quoi, un enfant perdu? Si j'ai bien compris. Ok, d'accord. Genre le mec, le consentement, il connaît pas. Donc voilà.
Told you I was gonna fix it. Are you there?
J'ai rien compris.
That was your first look at Impermanence, coming to PC in 2027.
And if you're hungry for more amazing games just like that one, stay tuned after the Exodus extended gameplay reveal at the end of the show for the return of FGS Live from Los Angeles.
Our hosts are in the City of Angels to bring you all the latest news from the summer gaming events, as well as some of those wonderful world premiere trailers you love so much. In fact, here's a little teaser of what you can look forward to.
Hey there, I'm Jules Gill, one of your hosts of FGS Live from LA. Stay tuned immediately after the Future Game Show and Exodus Extended gameplay reveal for more world premieres, demo drops, and maybe even a cheeky surprise.
You heard them. Make sure you stick around after the Exodus extended gameplay reveal for FGS Live from Los Angeles, hosted by our very own Amy and Jules.
We do love them.
We
You
do love
guys
them.
break a leg. Right now, let's get back into the games with a closer look at The Lift, a supernatural handyman simulator inspired by the SCP Foundation.
Hello, Future Games Show. I'm Ivan from Fantastic Signals, and I'm here to tell you more about our upcoming supernatural handyman simulator, The Lift. The Lift is an immersive story-driven first-person simulator where you play as an engineer on a mission to investigate and restore a massive research facility abandoned after a mysterious catastrophe. From day one, it was paramount that The Lift feels really good to play. All interactions with the world are built to be extremely tactile, so it's not just about what you do, it's about how you do it. How it feels to pull, push, rotate, switch, clean, screw in, click, tune, tighten, All these engineering verbs are at the very core of the gameplay loop, and every action is elevated through responsive animations, fine visual effects, crispy audio design to deliver an almost ASMR-like experience. You'll be repairing a variety of things in the lift. We divide repairs into 3 categories. The first one is basic mechanical or cosmetic repairs, changing light bulbs, fixing a crooked chair, or patching the walls. Simple, but always satisfying. The second category is electrical devices. We have developed an ecosystem of electrical and mechanical components that you can assemble. You can find, craft, and unlock many different parts used to bring the machinery back to life. All devices are connected to the electrical grid, and sometimes you will need to reroute power from one point to another or disassemble a machine to get parts needed elsewhere. It's not a bunch of preset puzzles, it's a deep, open-ended sandbox system that you'll need to master by improvising and thinking outside the box. The third category is what we call boss devices. These are large, multi-step projects that are even more complex and usually involve multiple machines and environmental repairs, like for example the interdimensional antenna. You will fix its subsystems and will be tuning its settings to get the signals you need for your adventure. And of course, there will be a massive payoff at the end of the
C'est long.
Each floor has its own boss device.
Pour rien en plus.
Some will be unveiled in the upcoming months. Some you'll have to uncover yourself when the game launches. The Lift is launching on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox in 2027. If you're interested, please add the game to your wishlist. And if you want to help us shape this adventure, sign up for a closed playtest on Steam for a chance to play the newest in development build. The playtest begins on June 14th. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
The Lift is coming to PC in 2027, but you can and should wishlist it right now on Steam.
Our next game is technically a theme park simulator, but there is a morbid catch.
Oof. Never-ending coasters?
My cannibal family.
Expensive bottled water?
Not quite. The owners are trying to eat the guests.
Oh, that's a new one. Here's wow, My Cannibal Family.
Did you hear the mob dumped one of their own in this goo?
Not just that. I heard a flesh-eating creature crawled out of it.
Huh?
My Cannibal Family is a cooperative theme park simulator with a terrifying twist, and it's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2027.
And here's a dark fantasy extraction game where you team up or go solo to take down enemies corrupted by the blood of the gods. This is Mistfall Hunter.
Ah, je sais pas, dans ma tête, je pensais que c'était Monster Hunter. S'il vous plaît.
Set a reminder for July 29th when Mistful Hunter lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Right, I think it's time for our next Ones to Watch deep dive. Troy?
Indeed it is, and here's an exclusive interview with Saber Interactive about Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival.
Hi, I'm Anthony Default from Saber Interactive, and I'm the narrative director on Hellraiser Revival. The backstory for the player character Aiden is that he's this guy who has his entire life been consumed with yearning. From an early age, he's sought out crime, drugs, sex, danger, in order to feel more, to experience more. By the time we meet him, he's met a kindred spirit, his girlfriend Sunny, and the two of them have entered this infernal spiral into depravity.
You crave what we offer, your desires so plentiful.
In the game, you'll use this mysterious puzzle box artifact called a configuration to wield the powers of hell, to burn, penetrate, slash, rip apart your enemies, and also it's a puzzle box, so you can manipulate it yourself to solve puzzles, and ultimately save yourself and your girlfriend from the powers of hell.
It is done.
It was incredibly dear to us to stay true to the Hellraiser franchise when doing this work. So we went back to the first and second movie and to the novella that he initially wrote that it was all based on, The Hellbound Heart. Tried to kind of blinker other influences out, and we just studied those until we found what really resonated with us.
Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
So in the game, the force of opposition that you'll be fighting is broadly on two sides. So on the first side, you have this cult that's obsessed with the Cenobites and with trying to create their own Cenobites on Earth, ones that they can control and use in order to essentially grant themselves infinite pleasure. So this cult,
Ça dure combien de temps leur game show?
to do so, they need this
Parce que là, ça va bientôt faire... Bah non, ça fait déjà 1 heure.
To complete your bargain and try and get Sunny's soul back. The second category of enemy is what we call the unworthy. So these are beings who have used configurations themselves in the past, and in most cases have been like interred into the labyrinth where they've been tortured for some sort of eternity, and who are now released by the actions of the Genesis configuration and are seeking you, thinking that you're their way out, you're their way to freedom. So they're these depraved, decrepit souls who are desperately trying to kill you and take what's yours. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. We've got plenty more to show you throughout the year, so stay tuned. You can wishlist the game now to join in, or you can follow us on social media, where Pinhead himself will often be in the replies. Thanks for watching, and take pleasure in the rest of the show.
It calls to you. Make your devotion known.
Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year, so go pin it onto your wish list.
Because of the pin, got it.
Yeah.
Well, it is time for another world premiere, and this one is a medieval Metroidvania starring a plucky
Médiéval.
little snail.
Métro. Ok, médiéval, métro. Un escargot. Ok.
Deadroot is coming soon to PC and Xbox.
Drop the devs on wishlist to show your support, and you may as well keep that Steam tab open, because we've got another great game up next.
And this one is The Road of Dust and Sorrow, a pixel art survival horror game inspired by Silent Hill. The Road of Dust and Sorrow is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. Okay, our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of...
Are you seriously going to intro this one whilst I'm standing right beside you?
My bad.
Our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's 1996 adventure. Lara, played by yours truly, will visit the jungles of Peru, the ancient ruins of Greece, and much, much more. Here's the team behind the game to dive deeper into Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis.
Hard woman to track down.
Well, you found me.
Hi, I'm Hao Cicada, game director at Crystal Dynamics. Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's
Je sens que je vais couper ce live. Hein. Ah, le père de temps de zinzin.
Reimagine it from the ground up, with jaw-dropping visuals, modern gameplay, and a few new surprises.
Je suis fatigué en plus. Depuis que ça fait 1 heure que je suis là assis.
Dangerous worlds that have been lost to time. We're talking jungles of Peru, crumbling ruins of Greece, and the deserts of Egypt. Every location is packed with ancient artifacts and hidden secrets. Whether you are a longtime fan or someone picking up a Tomb Raider game for the very first time, this is the definitive way to experience the adventure that started it all. Tomb Raider pioneered 3D exploration back in 1996. With Legacy of Atlantis, we really wanted Lara's traversal to feel distinctively hers. It's precise, it's athletic, and deeply connected to the environments she's exploring. This is Lara at the top of her game. She's come through the survival